The fallout at the CDC is continuing today. White House has tapped RFK Jr.'s deputy, Jim O'Neill, to replace Susan Menares, the ousted CDC director, fired for clashing with Kennedy over his vaccine stance. She's claiming he's putting Americans at risk. But now Menares is refusing to leave and has hired former Hunter Biden attorney Abbe Lowell, yes, the one also representing Lisa Cook, to represent her. Now, this all comes after several top CDC officials are resigning in what they call as a show of solidarity for Menares, including Dr. Dimitri Daskalakis. And it's his resignation letter that's grabbing some headlines there, even came up during the White House briefing. The doctor writing, quote, "I am unable to serve in an environment that treats CDC as a tool to generate policies and materials that do not reflect scientific reality and are designed to hurt rather than improve the public's health." He goes on to say that the immunization schedule threatens the lives of the youngest Americans and pregnant people, and then goes on to sign the letter using he, his, him pronouns. Sincerely. Well, a lot to get into here. I'm pleased to bring in now Jason Miller, the former senior advisor for the Trump transition team and Trump 2024 campaign. Jason, it's good to have you. I mean, a lot of people shaking their heads saying maybe it's a good thing he's resigning. And everything we know now about just questioning things seems to be the path that Americans want. And it's the path that the president and RFK technically weren't elected to do.
Yeah, Bianca, you make a great point, and you don't have to look any further than the triple pronoun email footer or signature footer from that individual. I mean, come on. If there's anything that screams out that this is effectively a Democrat or someone who's not in line with President Trump's vision and the mandate that President Trump received, the 77.3 million votes, the 312 electoral votes, winning the popular vote, all the swing states, the people voted for someone to come in and clean house when it comes to the bureaucracy in Washington, D.C. It doesn't matter if it's on the financial side or whether it's in the over in the DOD contractor side, or even when we talk about something like the CDC. Now, here's an important thing to point out. When you look at the people who have either been fired or who have quit, you go through, you see a lot of people who've donated to Hillary Clinton and Elizabeth Warren. You see people who have been Democrat activists through the years. You've seen people who've taken outright hostile stands toward President Trump. And if we take a step back, let's kind of reverse this for a moment here. People at home who are watching, have you had historical confidence in the CDC and the operatives in Washington, D.C. or the D.C. area to get this done right, whether it's, as Joe Biden infamously said, the N1H1 swine flu or monkeypox or Ebola virus or even something as recent as COVID? People don't have trust in their institutions, and what President Trump is doing is restoring that trust. And just seeing the response of these people lets me know that he's on the right path.
Yeah, and also, just real quick, I mean, she's hired Abbe Lowell, you got Lisa Cook, you've got Letitia James. There's sort of this, cottage industry over there for everybody who has sort of some type of grievance now when they're being let go. Any reaction to that, Jason, too?
Yeah, it's a typical tell me you're a Democrat without telling me that you're a Democrat. If you go and hire Abbe Lowell, clearly you're someone who's politically triggered. You're doing this because you think it's going to help boost you. I don't know. Maybe this person will go and get a show on the rebranded MSDNC or MS Now, whatever they're calling it these days. But clearly this is something being done for clicks and likes and try to get some aspect of some social media attention. But here's the reality is taxpayers who are paying their salaries don't want to see political activism. They don't want to see someone who's going to implement the agenda that President Trump and his key lieutenants, whether it be Bobby Kennedy or Dr. McCarry or Dr. Oz or other people, want to see that they put into action.